Let's continue our conversation with the right-thinking man in Hollywood on the left coast. It's our pal James Herson. James, there's more to this whole deal with Amy Pascal. Now we get word that Maureen Dowd, the columnist for the New York Times, apparently had something going in terms of depicting Pascal in a positive light. She had emails going to Miss Pascal's husband, Bernard Weintraub, and sure enough, it shows up in the columns. So what does this do to the New York Times and the future of Maureen Dowd? James, does Modo go the way of the dodo?
What a great rap song that would be. No, I mean, look, this shows a breach of journalistic ethics. Maureen Dowd promised to show Amy Pascal, who at the time I was co-chair of Sony, show a column before it was published, presumably for her approval. This is the New York Times. This is the standard of journalism in the United States. And this is Maureen Dowd, probably one of the most famous columnists, supposedly independent and a fiery thinker who apparently kowtows to people in Hollywood. It's just staggering to see it. It harms definitely the reputation of the New York Times, the reputation of Maureen Dowd, and once again, the reputation of Amy Pascal, who's had, this amazing career in Hollywood. She is really beleaguered right now.
James, let's go ahead and spin then. When you talk about reputation, let's talk about Bill Cosby and Beverly Johnson, a former supermodel who has now said that she was also one of those who was allegedly sexually assaulted by Bill Cosby. Honestly, when you look at this, Bill Cosby is either the guy who is undertaking and is being hit with some of the strangest and some of the most outlandish allegations in the world, or else he is one of the more well put together serial rapists in the history of Hollywood here. Honestly, it's such a dichotomy between the two sides of the man that we have known. This has got to be the end for him.
No, it's a great way to express it, Ed. The dichotomy is painful. It's painful for everyone because he's such a beloved person and character. You think of Cliff Huxtable, who had the allegations of serial rape, and the problem is that the sheer number of women with very credible, similar stories keep coming. It's just, it's way beyond really any of public figure scandal that we've seen in a very long time. I mean, it's beyond Michael Jackson, beyond Tiger Woods, and we're seeing the total wholesale destruction of Bill Cosby's brand to the point where it's disappearing from the airwaves. Right now, the only thing Bill Cosby has left in his career are live appearances, and who knows how long that will last. Beverly Johnson, known as I believe, the first African-American cover girl that achieved notoriety, a very beautiful woman. It's staggering.
Right, and we just want to point out that she is alleging that she was drugged. She is not alleging that she was sexually assaulted, but again, it does come down to the entire case about Cosby, which speaks to sexual assaults.
Right, and James, you were talking about credibility. A lot of pundits for black-based media outlets said they did not believe the allegations against Cosby. Does this change now that Beverly Johnson has come forward with this?
We got about 20
seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I think when it comes to the credibility, it isn't fair that we're judging him in the court of public opinion. And now there's been a defamation suit filed, and maybe there'll be some cross-examination here. I mean, there was one lawsuit that was settled, but, there are allegations. You're innocent till proven guilty, but it doesn't matter because the brand has been destroyed.
The euphemism and the watchwords of the new century, the brand has been destroyed. James Herson, thanks so much for your time as always. We appreciate that good dose of right thinking from the left coast. We're going to leave you smiling as America's Forum continues.